What's good, my beautiful kings and queens? It's I, Winnie, your favorite British lock YouTuber. If this is the first time that you're watching a video of mine, welcome to my locks and lifestyle channel. If you are an oldie and you've returned to watch this video, mwah, love you so much. Thank you for returning. Please, if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you're notified every single time that I upload. So today's video, if you're new to my channel, you may not be aware that I am almost 9 years into my lock journey. Last August, I decided to basically cut a lot of my locks because I am more concerned about the health of my locks than it being long. It was quite long, it was touching my bum at the time. However, the majority of the ends were really thin, and I didn't like how I felt like I had successfully achieved much healthier roots, and I had successfully managed to slightly thicken up my locks than before, yet the ends were looking very skinny. So that was the reason as to why I did that. And I also decided that I would also decide to embark on a semi-free form journey. So far the journey has been sweet. It's really been beneficial to my locks. I feel like my locks look very healthy. I'm just looking at the monitor above my camera in case it looks a little weird. And not only that, but my actual locks as well has thickened up by the fact that I haven't been retwisting since last August. So in regards to the title of this video, which I haven't really thought of at the minute, this is a bit of a freestyle look video because there are just a couple of things that I want to talk about. I feel like one of the reasons why I decided to embark on this semi-freeform journey is because I felt like at some point I was becoming quite obsessed on having locks that look excessively neat and appeal to everybody else's eye, basically, rather than the actual health of my locks. However, in turn, what happened was, as I started to embark on that journey, every single time I'd wash my locks, which I roughly wash my locks nowadays about once every month, I would basically braid the front of my locks so that not only does it look neater, but because I have a lot of baby hairs at the front, at first I was a little bit scared and a little bit anxious that a lot of the baby hairs at the front of my head basically would obviously come out of my locks, and in turn my locks at the front of my head may potentially thin out. That was actually the main reason as to why I braid the front of my locks every time that I wash it. However, I was having a deeper think the other day, and I also realized that, well, that's actually not the only reason why. I feel like another reason is because of, again, subconsciously, I don't want it to look thoroughly, quote unquote, messy, basically. And not only that as well, but because I have a lot of baby hairs, I've noticed that sometimes on camera, for example, when I may be doing look tutorials or whatever, or even sometimes when I'm not on camera and I'm putting my hair up in one or in a bun or whatever, sometimes I feel some type of way in a sense of on camera, or sometimes when I'm looking, not that it looks like it's thinning out per se, but it looks a certain way. It doesn't look full enough, let's put it like that, to me. So at the time of filming this video, I gave my hair a wash 2 days ago, and I decided after washing that, you know what, I'm not going to braid the front of my hair, and I just want to see how it actually is going to look like. So I left it untouched. Obviously I did my usual kind of gently separating it because I don't want all of my locks to mesh together, and then I just left everything else after I did a hot oil treatment. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, if you're new to my channel, then you won't be familiar with this, but basically I initially was using coconut oil for a good couple of years, and then for whatever reason coconut oil no longer works well for my hair. So I think for maybe the past year and a bit, I've been giving various oils a try in hopes to find something suitable for my hair, because I was feeling like oils don't take well to my scalp and whatnot. So even though I did try to kind of not do the whole oils thing and just be spritzing it, I felt like that wasn't working as well, because yes, our scalp does produce its own natural oils. However, me not using any oils at all wasn't helping the situation. So basically, in short, I've decided that I'm going forward, I'm going to be giving these two oils a try together. So it's extra dark Jamaican black castor oil, and I've been mixing it with extra virgin avocado cold pressed oil. So this is basically how the avocado oil looks like. Don't know if my camera's capturing it well or not. I'm just hoping for the best at this point. And then this is Sunny Owl's extra dark Jamaican castor oil. I did a hot oil treatment with this the other day when I washed my hair, and I've got to say, yeah, my scalp is feeling very nourished. And as usual, I spritz my hair with rose water. So yeah, I basically thought I would just do this video to basically show you how the front of my hair is looking. As you can see, I have a lot of baby hair. I go to bed with a silk, is it a silk headscarf? At the minute, this is what I'm using. I've ordered some other ones as well, but yeah, it's very silky, and that's what I use to tie my head at night basically. And so yeah, when I untie it, I just leave it so my baby hairs more or less kind of lay flat. I don't use any products in my baby hairs whatsoever. And that's fine with me. I mean, there are some people that are comfortable using gels and stuff to lay down their edges. I'm not gonna lie, you know what, I was really deeply thinking about my channel and my content that I put out in regards to locks, and it really hit me the other day that, you know what, I'm not one of these locked YouTubers that focus on how to style your hair, you know, gel products to try to retwist your locks and how you can make your locks pretty and stuff like that. Granted, in the past I have, you know, dabbled in laying edges and stuff like that. I think I do have videos in the past in regards to that, and I also have videos of, you know, how to do certain styles and stuff. And I'm not saying I don't style my locks, because that's a lie, because last week my hair was in lock knots. However, I've noticed that I don't really care about lock styles. I don't really care about having my edges laid. At this present moment in time, my focus on my personal lock journey is I really want my locks to be healthy. I want my roots and my locks to be thicker, because it's a personal thing. I really appreciate thicker looking locks. I have no regrets in regards to the current size of my locks. I think the current size of my locks are actually amazing, because they weren't this size. At some point they were much thinner, and I've managed to work on it becoming thicker and fuller, and I'm loving how my roots as well are looking. However, like, I was just having a browse through YouTube the other day, and I was looking at other locked YouTubers, and I was really admiring the content and stuff that they were putting out and that, and I thought to myself, you know what, sometimes it's very easy to be on your lock journey and compare your locks to other people. I think that's something that a lot of us within the lock community do, whether we realize it or whether we don't. There's been plenty of times that I've looked and just had, like, I have a lot of lock crushes, it's unreal, and the majority of my lock crushes have very thick locks, and the majority of them tend to be semi-free-forming, or some of them are just free-forming, period. So there's been times when I've looked at their locks and, you know, their roots are more thicker than mine, their locks are much thicker than mine. I sometimes feel like their hair appears to be more thicker than mine, and then I sometimes question, like, yo, what am I doing wrong with my locks? And then I have to kind of snap out of it and be like, yo, Winnie, we've got different hair textures, everybody's got their own lock journey, different things work for different people, different products work for different people. Like I've said at the beginning of this video that coconut oil no longer works for me. I know people that use coconut oil and their locks are absolutely flourishing, and it's looking very brilliant on them. So, you know, you need to kind of really learn how to snap out of comparing your lock journey to other people. And then in regards to like the braiding of the front of my hair, when I kind of realized that, yes, A massive part of it is down to the fact that I do have a fear that all my baby hairs come out and then the roots become thin. A part of me also was doing it because I want it to look neat to other people's eye, and then I had to think to myself, well, why do I care about what other people think? It's my crown, it's my locks, it's the health of my hair that should matter. Nobody else's opinion on how my locks look like should matter to me, and personally I really don't care. But that being said, I am also very happy that I have been able to not braid it on this occasion, and it looks beautiful. Like, my locks are gorgeous. And then there's also the whole thing of I think if some of you have watched previous videos, I did mention in a video that I put out a couple weeks ago, maybe a month now by the time this video comes out, sometimes I will put out lock videos, and for the most part I get amazing feedback, and I'm so appreciative of the fact that you guys even watch my videos, you guys like it, you lot share, you lot comment, like, and that's why I will always try my best to like comments, to interact with you guys, because if it wasn't for you lot, I wouldn't be here. On the odd occasion, I do get really nasty comments in regards to my locks, where I have people saying, oh, your locks look like this, your locks look like they're shedding, your locks should look that way and this way. But no, like, no. I'm a very strong opinionated person, and I'm very in tune with myself. However, I'm also human, so sometimes I do see those comments and it does make me feel some type of way, and it does make me look at my hair and be like, well, is there something actually wrong with my hair? Like, is my hair actually thinning? Is it actually shedding? And then especially on days when we're all human, sometimes I may be feeling low, it might be a down day, and a comment like that may come through, and it has me actually thinking like, well, damn, like, is my hair actually shedding? Like, is there something up with my locks? And that's something where, as a content creator, me deciding to be on social media, me deciding to be on YouTube, it's something that I've basically signed up for, basically. But at the same time, I also fail to understand why people would watch your lock video or watch any content of yours and then go out of their way to leave a negative comment. Do you know what I mean? I'm very much pro constructive criticism. Like, maybe if I put out a video and maybe you think that it's of low quality, or you want to give me advice and tips on how I can improve my content, or advice and tips on how I could do things better with my locks, I welcome that with open arms. But for the people that go out of their way to write nasty comments, firstly, I should actually say thank you, because that is some form of interaction, and that helps me out, and that helps for my videos to be seen more on this YouTube platform. But at the same time, there's clearly some kind of internal battle that that individual is going through, where they obviously feel some type of way that people like myself feel comfortable and confident enough to share things like our lock journeys on this platform to try and help others or to create awareness, but yet they try to tear us down. So I simply want to say this: when it comes to your lock journey is yours. What other people say, it does not matter. By all means, read blogs, watch lock YouTubers like myself, obviously, and other people, and gain knowledge. You know, if you're curious about something that a blogger has said or a YouTuber said in regards to lock, maybe it's trying out a new product, trying out a new oil, trying out a new shampoo, whatever, by all means, go for it. But your lock journey is yours. How your lock looks is unique to you. You shouldn't compare your locks to anybody else. You shouldn't compare the thickness of it or the color of it, whatever it may be, to somebody else. Reason being, different things work for different people. We all have different hair textures. Somebody's probably watching my YouTube channel right now and they're trying to work out, yo, does Winnie have the same hair texture as me? What is her hair texture? I'm between a 4A and a 4B. I didn't even know what hair textures was until a couple of years ago. I don't know if that's more of an American thing, but over here in the UK, maybe I'm speaking out of turn, it's not really something that I was familiar with until a couple of years ago. And from what I've seen via a chart, I'm between a 4A and a 4B. Therefore, that basically means that I may suggest certain products that work well for my locks, but maybe your hair type is different, so you're gonna try it and it may not work. Or maybe I might watch or read somebody else's opinions on something and they've got a different hair texture, hair type to me. So when they're saying that something's really amazing and I'm like, great, I'm gonna go out and try it, and I try it on my locks, it may not work well for me. These things happen. However, the point is, your locks, your hair is your crown. It is for you to love. Forget how it looks like to other people's eyes. Think about the reason as to why you've started this journey. Do not allow other people's negative opinions or comments and stuff to turn you away. I've watched certain videos where some people have said that, you know, when they started their lock journey, a lot of their family members have ridiculed them or made them feel some type of way and stuff like that. And all I can say in regards to that is, yeah, it's tough. It is tough when people close to you don't understand why you're doing certain things. However, if it's something that you really want to do, embark on it. If it's something where, for example, with locks, I know that in different countries and in different industries, it affects people differently. I'm not in an industry where it's going to impact me getting employed and making money. Yes, I'm on YouTube, but for the most part, I also do have a 9-to-5 as well with these locks, and I don't get judged on it. However, if it was a thing where I was embarking in an industry where I may not be able to get into that industry because I have locks, maybe I would want to think twice on it, and that's very much fine. But the point is, whatever decision you decide to make in regards to your locks, do it for yourself. Don't listen to other people. Don't feel like you have to be pressurized for your locks to look a certain way. And that's somebody that's it's coming from me. I've had my locks for almost 9 years, so I'm talking from experience. There are going to be days where, like I said, it is going to be very easy for you to, you know, be envious of other people's locks and envious of other people's locks journeys. Or maybe you've just started your lock journey and maybe you've watched videos and someone said, oh, their locks started to lock up after 3 months. My locks didn't fully mat together until between, what, 9-10 months, and it was a very stressful period. However, it did teach me to learn how to be patient, which is hilarious, because if anybody knows me well, anybody will tell you, Winnie and patience, we're not friends. So yeah, literally it's different strokes for different folks. Let's stop focusing on how society wants to accept our locks, and let's start focusing on what we actually want for our locks. Is basically what I came here to say. So yeah, I'm really pleased with how my locks currently look. I'm just looking at the monitor above my camera. Yeah, I haven't retwisted it, like I said, since August. I don't have any intentions of retwisting it anytime soon as well. I'm really enjoying this semi-free form journey. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I wouldn't be surprised if August comes and I don't even bother retwisting, because initially in my head I thought, you know, I'm not gonna retwist for a whole year. But how I'm feeling right now, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But yeah, nevertheless, I thought I would just share this mixture of random thoughts with you guys in regards to my locks. If you guys had any like lock video suggestions for me, or just you want me to talk about another topic, please don't be shy to leave it in the comment section below. But until my next video, mwah, take care, be good, see ya.